How you feeling, Solar Stage? All right, has everyone got enough beer? I hope so. Welcome to the Solar Stage. This is the best stage to be at tonight. And Val will be at the Shelf if you on July 6th if you want to catch her play again. And I certainly would like to see her play again. That was beautiful. Up next, we got a Southern Ohio singer, songwriter, a fine banjo player as well. Put your hands together for Mr. Jordan. Oh, Jordan.
How's it going? Thank you so much for coming. Thanks to the Solar Stage for having us in ComFest. Thank you to Val for melting my heart. She's so good. Always. So I thought I would play some songs tonight, but beyond just the songs, I thought I would tell a story. It's a Saturday evening. I thought a story might be in order. And the story involves some traveling and a little bit of chemistry and a little bit of love all put together. And so we'll start in the West. No, actually, let's start with an overture. That's how we'll start. Sometimes stories have to change a little bit. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a preface, if you will. It tells the entire story in a slightly more abbreviated version, a synopsis, so we can understand as we go through. I'll have read it. Now when we were young, I told you twice about the fall of civil things. I don't know if you heard me twice about fall of civil things, but we both did survive our youth, so there must be some bit of truth in it. So let's grow our hair long, and if we're lucky it might take some root inside the sandy soil, leave the arches of our tired foot, and send up from our weary feet nutrition, so we'll never have to eat. But now we don't know what's gone. We don't know what's gone. We just know there's something that we can't put our little finger on. How's the banjo sounding? It sounds a little feedback. Is it good? Banjos can be temperamental instruments. Sometimes they like to have parts of themselves show that may not be so pleasing on the ear. We'll continue with our story. Now, maybe if we're clever, we'll sew together our own clothes. Now, have you ever thought about constructing your own homemade clothes? Traditions, we'll throw thread apart and we'll stitch ourselves an octagon of silk. And in this ring that will us run like mummers, make a masquerade, recruiting other revelers, condensing into a parade that sweeps through Sunset City streets and trash bags and old tattered sheets again. But now we don't know what's gone. We don't know what's gone. We just know there's something that we can't put our little finger on. So let's blow up big balloons and send them soaring into outer space. Then just before they're out of reach, we'll grab on, soar up into space. Who cares for stupid oxygen? We'll die and just begin again from here. And maybe in our second time around, we'll both be bumblebees. Now can you just imagine us two, both as baby bumblebees? That drama queen, she says, hurry up, we'll sip from every flower cup in town. And she don't know what's gone. She don't know what's gone. She just knows there's something that she can't put her little feeler on. These bees don't have fingers. But if our honey life don't suit us, let's be killer whales instead. Now wouldn't that be super sweet if we were killer whales instead? Just swimming through those seas and sounds, passing time by eating pounds of fish. Or will bounce around, bond with other simple polar molecules, interact by seeming chance, involved in an atomic dance so sweet. But still we don't know what's come, we don't know what's gone. We just know there's something that we can't put our little fingers on. Oh no, we don't know what's come, we don't know what's gone. We just know there's something that we can't put our little finger on. Our little finger on. At this point, we have met our protagonist, the main character in the story we're telling tonight. And the protagonist is not necessarily in human form, instead, it's a water molecule. Hence the face paint, tying it together. And this next song is a bit about water movement and how sometimes when water is moving from one place to another, it can bond to certain things, can form some certain molecular interactions, intermolecular forces, polar bonding. It goes like this. It's also about a bit of cosmology and a bit of a cover. Now I won't run far, I won't run far, I can always be found, I can always be found. And if you need me, I will stand by your side, I will stand by your side. We came together out of the ether. We came together out of the ether. And our molecules were mixed in a 2-to-1 proportion. We were twisted into rivers by our sheer aquatic torsion. We came together out of the ether. And we formed water. We formed water. We formed water. So tell me a great and thoughtful thing. Tell me ways in which to sing. Our stars louder than the trumpeters ones just now on the way. But if you're going far away, I don't know if I'm gonna stay. If these things seem quite uncertain, I need a great red velvet curtain to drape across your forehead, where your thoughts come out like water spurting. And if you're going far away, I don't know if I'm gonna stay all night. Like some video on pause, I see those bars. Now, inside a barrel filled with foam and shotgun shells sent straight from Rome, and thoughts the rivers take us further from the places we call home. A river current as the news will take us from these landlocked blues. We'll bobble along like this for days till we reach all of the rays and angles. Seaweed tangles graze upon each other with malaise. The river current as the news will take us from these landlocked blues. On like the swelling of applause, I hear those bars. Now all across this nation and all around the globe, well, all these people keep on moving around. They tell their hearts on the line that always drags a couple towns behind it. Always drags a couple towns behind. Now, why can't all water be like this? When droplets fall down into mist that swirls silver, forming halos around the person you just kissed. Your body's too hard to invent your substance to its sin. But mist condenses, freaking splashes, takes a seat in those eyelashes, crowns you with a set of beads that when you move show rainbow flashes. Your body's too hard to invent, you're so sincere it's heaven sent. I'm Niagara, lots of swelling of applause. I did always fall. Serve me something from a spoon and tell me stories about the moon while yellow flowers swirl around me like some whirlpool. Just take these words for what they're worth. This water's wetted us from birth, but there's no need to part just yet. Well, rocks and rivers fuss and fret about their futures, my dear. Let's concern ourselves with getting wet. Take these words for what they're worth. This water's wetted us from birth. That's some swelling of applause when that self-same singing storms. Like some video on pause. So, oftentimes when rivers happen, when water evaporates into the air, condenses in clouds, and the precipitation falls, rivers flowing, 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 flowing. Sometimes when that water falls from up above, down to down below, it falls in love. That's what this song is about. Cloudbursts we arrived, much less rested, more alive, holding static in our blood, and our grounded strangely free. Then the cosmos coalesced in a star-flecked sweater vest, drew his star shapes on my skin, began this sun-stirred sense unrest. How, and he planted it in my palm, and it grew 4 fingers and a thumb. Like a mirror held in my wrist, it twisted back and up my arm, and I touched it full of night. All these windfall wooden thoughts that had gathered up in piles near fuel for passion's fiery feats. How, 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 how. And you told me a name, it came from men who made trains at our wives. Wide-eyed, and you showed me the ground was where the rails got that sound, and I came undone. Yeah, you told me a name, it came from men who made trains at our wives. Wide-eyed, and you showed me the ground was where the rails got that sound, and I came undone. How, 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 how. Then a cable caught in my throat, pulling forth words forged in righteous heat. From my red hot mouth they sail out, these small sentences blazing white, and these warm air words did rise, soaring skyward toward the clouds, and my fear fused with their flight. That height did find me amazed. And you told me your name, it came from men who made trains when I was wide-eyed. And you showed me the ground was where the rails got that sound, and I came undone. Yeah, you told me your name, it came from men who made trains when I was wide-eyed. And you told me the ground was where the rails got that sound, and I came undone. So, oh no. This is the only bad thing about playing in the summer, is the sweat makes the water. So the water actually is being good and making the water come off the face. Personal water. Movement. Speaking of movement, steam. Absolutely. Evaporation, condensation coming down. Let's think of something else. Travel. Let's think about travel as water moves. This song is about travel. Thanks for knowing it in the first stroke. I'm embarrassed and delighted at the same time. It's a weird feeling. We can talk about it after the show. I'll explain. I'll narrate my feelings as we go. This song is about driving in a car with someone that you find very endearing. Why don't we take a drive on a day when there's nothing else to do? I don't know where we'll go, I just know I'll be there with you. I know about you, I know about you, I know about you. Thanks for singing. The rain won't stop in my car until the atmosphere has dried. I don't know about love, but maybe you'll help me decide. I know about you, I know about you, I know about you. And the vehicle we're driving's not important to arrive, and we could get there by balloon or sinking ship. And a final destination, that's not my real inclination, it's that trip. So I've changed the next verse. I'll tell you why. I don't own a Reggie Wrangler anymore. I gave it to my brother, and then my brother gave it to my father. So there's a slight change. I'll let you know when it happens. Now the radio, it blasts a tune about some godforsaken thing. Now I don't know all the words, I just know it's real fun to sing. I know about you, I know about you, I know about you. And my leg gets stuck down to the vinyl in my father's Wrangler Jeep. Now I don't know if you hear me singing when you're fast asleep. I know about you, I know about you, I know about you. And this vehicle we're driving's not important to arrive, and we can get there by balloon or sinking ship. And a final destination, that's not my real inclination, it's that trip. There's some other lyrical changes in this next part, because it talks about drinking in a car, and I decided not to condone drinking and driving. Luckily, bar rhymes with car. You can just put it in, it's like a cog in a wheel. So we've been skipping class more than twice just because you do insist. Now I don't know why I go, you're just so damn hard to resist. I know about you, I know about you, I know about you. And we've been drinking wine in this bar on this makeout afternoon. Now I don't know about wine, it's gone way too soon. I know about you, I know about you, I know about you. And that vehicle we're driving's not important to arrive, and we could get there by balloon or sinking ship. And a final destination. destination. That's not my real inclination, is that true? Well, I said a vehicle, which I'm not important to arrive in. We could get there by balloon or sinking ship. And by no explanation, that's not my real inclination. Oh, no, that's not true. So I think I have 5 more minutes, which means one more song. Absolutely. All of them at once. We'll do a medley of all the songs. But I'm never one to try to end a set on a happy ending fully, because I feel that happy endings, while nice for our short-term feeling, may not be very representative of the real world. So I like to sing a song that is slightly complicated, but slightly positive. The other day I was really into the song, that old song, you got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, you know. That shine to the affirmative, don't mess with the serenity. So that's kind of what this is. It's a ghost waltz ballad. Thank you so much for sticking around. Dane Terry is up next. I'm really excited about it. And then the super desserts. My mind is so good. And then Schwartz. Amazing. Whoever curated this part of this stage is a genius. I guess I'm a little biased in saying that, but I'm excited for the people that are playing around me. I feel like it's a musical hub, because these are all of my favorite performers in my favorite city, playing songs that I love, and I'm really excited about the world. So I'm glad to contribute to that, and I'm glad they're doing what they're doing. I have some new albums. They're at either the ComFest merch tent, and I have some with me too. They're $10 at either venue. Thanks again, I'm Jordan, and this is a ghost / torch song. This is my attempt at writing really sappy torch songs, a la, Ella Fitzgerald and Keely Smith. Well, your ghost told me you're the shepherd in my mind, and you're waiting for me to be standing in the doorway. But I will ask you for nothing on your life. Ain't clean my window. There's a slight tall sound of southern wind, dear. It's something sweet that keeps blowing. It's that smoke that I smell. All the city's burning. Or have you smoked a few of your cigarettes? Again on you go. Time, and are you the chauffeur in that mind? And if you're waiting for me while you'll be standing in the doorway, but I will ask you for nothing on but clean white ribbon. Now did your sound shift down here? Something you ran from town since you fell and tripped out on acid way back in southeastern Egypt. All that night made you smile and forced grass and your lips how your host. Time you know you're the chauffeur in that line, and if you're waiting for me while you'll be standing in that doorway, but I will ask you nothing on anything white river. But this scene, it's so serene when you sit just like this. That's light orange in your back, shades inspire such bliss like explosions eroding my high consciousness. Or is that the effect of your delicate kiss from your ghost? Come here, are you that sugar? You're not mine, and if you're waiting for me while you'll be standing in that doorway, but I'll ask you for